Hey everyone, here at osandvtxreviews.com. Today we have the full video review of the Sony cordless stereo headphones. These are the MDR IFO 230 series. Now, these are the predecessors to the MDR IFO 240 series, which is a very well-known and likable pair of wireless headphones that uses a reception base, and it wirelessly, sends over your music, whether you're watching TV or listening to tunes on your iPod or MP3 player. And the advantage of this device is quite obvious. It's wireless and it's cheaper than a lot of Bluetooth technologies. And for that money, Sony can incorporate a very classical and pretty good design. Now, of course, the downfall of these types of cordless headphones has always been about the sound quality as being not as sharp, and it's always been about the whole reception thing. And we'll talk about that in a moment. So on paper, the Sony MDR IFO230 series, or we will just call it the 240 series, in order for you guys to know that this is the earlier version, basically, and we can kind of see how things kind of was distributed back then. And this model came out quite a while ago, but it's still retains about the same technology. It's been right now it's still sold at vendors like and you can still find it online. So it's something that you can certainly go into and research, and it's going to sell you around $50 to $60. It's still pretty inexpensive. So these are the black pair, and it comes in this not very high-end look. It's a very unique kind of sharp edges, but it doesn't have anything that's really protrudent and saying very fancy. We have the cordless logo of the Sony logo on the left-hand side. We do have on the top the battery compartment. And now one of the biggest selling points of these pair of headphones in particular is its super long battery life. And it runs on only one standard AA battery, and that's very impressive. And the whole technology is incorporated by the headband. Actually, if you notice, this device actually has no on-off button, and that is because when you put on the headband, the band adjusts to your head length in order to get that comfort level up. And when you actually stretch the headband, or when you wear the headphone, the power indicator turns on, and the power is draining. Now, when we take it off our heads, the power turns off, and this means that the battery life on this is extremely long, and over like 100 hours of audio playback, and it's very impressive for this type of wireless product. As you can see, the headphones are kind of the large over-the-ear type, and the bands are adjustable like so. They can rotate. Sony also sells accessory foam pads if these get worn out over time. On the right-hand side, on the top, we do have the power LED indicator. We also have a volume control. It's fairly easy to navigate when it's on your head, which is a good thing. Now, the headband part, the sides are like so. These are adjustable, and it's fairly easy to strap on your head. The band piece is kind of flimsy, and it's made out of plastic, but it's very easy to actually move as well. It's very adjustable, and you can fit it all the way to the top. It's stretchy. It won't break. And overall, the comfort level on this is pretty good. Where on your head, we just find that the foam pad had a tendency to make, a little bit overheating if we're wearing it for hours and hours. I think the material for the cushions could be improved. That said, it's very comfortable. It's very large. It's not going to fall off, and it's a pretty snug fit. Now, taking a look at the reception, because these are basically universal receptions, we just have to demonstrate basically a third-party reception for another pair of wireless headphones. Now, it just recepts over the same channel, basically, of A or B. And with the USB port, we are able to connect this to other devices, such as MP3 players, if we wanted to, 3.5mm headphone jacks on all devices. For example, we can also do on tablets. So if we have a tablet computer, like an Arco 7 home tablet, or an MP3 and iPod, we basically import this onto the 3.5mm headphone jack. We plug it in, we turn this on, the light turns on, and we're listening and streaming to live audio music. Alright, now to the actual review of the sound quality. These pair of headphones are actually surprisingly, subpar when it comes to sound quality. We thought that because this is a Sony brand name and it's a fairly recommendable brand name, that this would have way better sound quality and a lot of subpar, no brand name pharmacy wireless headphones that we purchased. Surprisingly, sound quality, of course, it's a little bit better. But the whole entire thing that we wanted to eliminate was the whole static and the whole fact that it was like zzz and kind of zapping and not crisp at all, which is kind of sad. And that problem still remain on these pair of headphones, which are a little bit more expensive. That said, it's not, going to cost you an arm and a leg to purchase these either. But still, the clarity is still disappointingly similar to past devices, wireless headphones we've tested, even though it's a reputable brand name, like we said. Also, sounds weren't that crisp, and you have to be in a direct line of sight. So, for example, if these are the headphones and these are the transmitters, it has to be like this. If we put a hand over it, buzz. And it even gets more fuzzier, if that's even possible. So overall, for listening to music, we would say it's okay. It's suited for watching TV, for easy dialogue, or for any TV show. So if you're doing that, watching TV and a few movies, that'll be fine. But if you're watching for the most exclusive music experience, it's still not going to satisfy your needs. The technology definitely is a little bit is definitely outdated, and we wouldn't recommend this unless Sony. In next generations, in the 240 series and above, we have found that the quality has gotten significantly better. So in this earlier model, the sound quality is going to take a big impact. So if you're going to find these online, they are going to be a lot cheaper than maybe even $50. It might be only $40, $30. And that's really cheap, and it might impact a lot of your decisions on maybe purchasing one. And if we're watching TV or anything, it works fine. The quality is really durable. It's really comfortable. It's made by Sony. You're going to have a warranty with this product. But the thing is, if you're watching this for an exclusive music experience, you will be disappointed. Thank you for watching this video review of the Sony cordless stereo headphones, the MDR IFO 230 at OS and VTX Reviews.